bottom bread? It's a bottom sandwich? I realized I didn't fix my stuff. Give me a moment. I'm gonna clear out these settings here. Get the compressor going. Okay, I think we're here. I think I'm good. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's me, KazCassidy, amateur VTuber, professional burnout. Someone who has just turned on the music background. So earlier in the year, I did some charity. And one of the rewards for charity stream was to draw an emote. I have no art skills, but I wanted to do something anyways. So the idea here for this stream is I am going to start by doing a trace of the reference of the version that won in the poll. And then from there, I'm going to use that, replace that one as a reference, and I will just continue to remake it until it is deep fried to the point where it doesn't make sense. So I've gone ahead and I put some music in the background. It'll be nice and chill. I have a drawing tablet, but really it's a tablet for Osu. It's too small to be a drawing tablet, and it does not work well with this here. Like, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Look at what I got here. Look what I got here. So, let me show you what I can draw reasonably with this here. Die, Dennis. You see what I'm writing here? So little, so little. I can't control it. So it's gonna be really fun. So the idea is it's gonna start grid tracing over this basic version. I've added a couple layers on this, as you can see behind my own head. And I'm gonna work through that as much as I can. And I appreciate whoever's throwing the hearts, but take a look here. This is the one that won the poll. You could have also won Skibbity Kaz. Someone could have also voted for, oh God, what other there was Sus Kaz, but right now we've got this one. So I've gone on ahead, and this is my Krita. I've got a black format for the foreground picture. I'll go ahead and make it kind of thick here for the pixel size. This is gonna be nice and chill, so I'm just gonna be talking a lot throughout this. If anyone wants to say anything, make sure it doesn't break TOS and doesn't break the rules. But for now, here we go. This is iteration 1. We're using the reference image, as you can see above my head right now. I'm looking at. Let me lower down let me lower the background music a bit. It's kind of loud. Get that BGM fixed out. Down here a bit. Sweet. Okay. First stroke. I'm on the wrong layer. I need to get on a different layer. So go. I'm using paint layer 2. The grid here is just to make sure it fits the I think it's 480 by 480. I did the grid for math. Let me start here. Super small. It's a very simple trace. It's like I'm playing Picross, but with like a non-monetized character, so it's fine. This is an art stream, but it's... Look, I'm not an artist. My mind don't work the way I want it to. One day I will be finding myself in washing myself with handcuffs in a public bathroom. That is a reference from, I believe the song Maps by the Front Bottoms. They are one of my favorite bands. I've seen them in concert twice. I almost got abducted once when I was watching them, but that's a different story for a different time. Let me go ahead and make this here. No. Whoop, whoop, da, whoop. Taking the turn on the corner. Making sure I don't. One of those special lines there. I do want to have the color here for this first one. But yeah, the idea is this needs to devolve. Best way to do that would be Make sure the first is relatively close, and then just continue to ask the essential question of like a barber and just say, you know, just fuck my shit up. And I swore in the first 15 minutes, not great. Not a great day for me. One there, there's a little bit over here. Then, yes. So we've made the arch. There's a little bit of an armpit up here. On moving here. More. Yeah, that's better. That's a better looking way there. There. Round. Now's the part where I need to get rid of this grid layer here. Start on the hair. Just a little bit higher. Good punch out. Raise them nice and high. Nope. Popped out a little bit too fast there. Little ridges at the top, those are very important to me. Texture, as it runs down that side of my hair. Nice push. A little bit of that there. Give me that tiny little sprig. That sprig is important. Layer of texture, same over here. Make this a little bit close to the edge. Start with this little bit of layering here just so I can tell where I'm going. I do want to remake the layers. My spatial awareness is not great when I'm using the pen or even when I'm using the grid. So as this continues on, it will get worse. I promise you it will get worse. That is kind of the point of today. Get that definition for my jawline. Little push there. Shows something on my neck. Dots, and off we scroll down to the right, further and further, till we are finally off the page. Nice right there. Let's get this little dip here. And amazing, we've gotten ourselves a decent setup for the face. Look what happens when I get rid of the furl. A little bit choppy on the neck piece, but I think now is a good time to lower down the size, pixel it down to about 0.5, and work on the hair. Let's get this immediate outline first. Then, when possible, I'll increase. Well, I guess I'll decrease the opacity on the trace image. And then from there, I will work on the textures of the hair. Color is going to be an absolute mess for these here. The the eyebrow just right. Layer under. Great. Straight line down. Little jagged pill shot. Okay. Once again, quick look at this part here without anything. It's okay. It's okay. I think that's good. The hair could do some work. The hair could use some work. Put back the reference. Get those eyes in there. And then we'll make the pointing a little bit more pronounced as we continue on some of the other layers of this. Got that slight turn. Little bit of shadow there. Hey Toast, what's up? Here's what I'm doing. I don't know how to draw, so I wanted to make sure the pointing Wojak emote is good. So I'm going to be going over this a couple different layers. So first and foremost, getting it into the basic lines. Afterwards, I'll use that as the reference that you can see a little bit over to the left of my head. And then I'm gonna just try and make it worse every single time. So it needs to lose a lot of definition across the board. Do that, it's super duper fine here. Because I do only get (480) pixels. And then for this, there, going to make it just a little bit bigger in this instance for the pog mouth. And then we take out the reference. We've got a pointing Kaz. Now we turn it back on, increase the opacity. Show what it looks like here with some extra thick outlines, which is basically what happens when you see KazCassidy, because I have his outline set to thick. And now I can continue on to grab anything I missed. It looks like there was a little bit here. So I can keep some of this definition. Now I have a lot more nose than I thought I would. It's very subtle on the first one, mostly because there's shadow down here. And it blends on the ridge, so if I stop and start it right there, it looks too much. Do this without adding the shadow, I think it looks about right. You're currently working the battle pass? Awesome. Do you have your Power Ranger yet? Okay. We'll work on getting these patterns on the clothes because they're mostly just straight lines. For the most part, there are a couple differences. A lot of them have already been flattened out because I did have to decrease this image to 480 by 480. But, you know, Krita seems to have kept a lot of the integrity of the image on this first go around, so I can't be complaining. These little vein pops. Oop. Shoulder patch. Are you playing the Blitz mode or are you just playing standard no build? I was playing it with Trey a while ago, and I only think we played 2 games of full no build. Trey was not kidding when they said there were sweats playing this season. But I kind of like them this time around because I was like, at least it's not like the new car meta from like a year ago when it was just all cars. Like the roly-poly bugs are great, but they're not like game enders. I did get a really nice like pop off from the last time I played Fortnite doing that, but it's not the best. I am being heavily carried by the fact that I think because I'm playing on Switch, I get a little bit of aim assist. Because I know for a fact if I was playing with mouse and keyboard, I guess like the oil on my fingers would have ruined the key casings, but also I'm just not great with not twitching my hand when I'm shooting. This is why you don't see many shooters on this series or on this channel. Okay. Big Dippy. Much. The V. Make it tall. Here's our little white patch. Meat. Get another strap. Quick look. I'm very confused. Oh shoot, no, I was drawing on the wrong one. Oh nuts, I was drawing on the wrong... Drawing on the wrong layer, okay. Well, say goodbye to a bunch of them. Okay. Oh, it's fine. We're doing it again. You're doing Blitz. Those games last so quickly. Do you have like a favorite like emblem you've been getting? I enjoyed like the infinite run. It's such a small map and the chaos just kind of goes supreme. I'm also like not the biggest fan of the bug gun. I feel like it doesn't do as much damage as I think it should, and it's just really slow. But the colors are pretty cool, so I will give it that. I will give Fortnite bug gun that. And for the Marvel stuff, did they bring back the Doom gauntlets, or sorry, the Mysterio gauntlets? I'd assume they would have gotten because the new Fantastic Four. Yeah, free skin. I should, do I have time? Now I'm thinking if I should play or not. Like, I could. You have my Switch too. Okay, just do a quick check. Okay, there's that. And I still need to... Or just this line up here, I see it. Yeah, that's close. Oh, just the Iron Man gun, the fly. The Iron Man gun was a lot, though. I'm surprised they brought that one back, because that one used to just save... Well, that one just won me games that I had no right winning. A lot of no aim, just aim for the collateral kind of stuff. Still pretty chaotic? I would assume so. Yep. Go. Ooh, I think I went a little bit too far in there. Fine, I'll compensate here. The edge. A little bit up here. Good. Up, nope, under. Okay, clear the first layer. Decent. Okay. I want to get a little bit more opacity on this. Can I have you be... Oh, is this... I'm already at max opacity? Okay, alright. Back to the layer. Really? You have the opposite when other players steamroll, they usually, or I get to shoot it. Well, yeah, when you're playing with the Iron Man gauntlets, or the Iron Man gun, you just kind of shoot, and if it goes, you win. Or not necessarily you win, but like if you shoot it, you're doing pretty hot. Hey Flash, we're currently doing an art stream, and by that I mean the first part is I'm going to be tracing off of the reference sheet that y'all voted for the emote you wanted added to the members stuff, and afterwards I'm going to draw some worse versions of it because I'm going to get rid of the reference and replace it with the other one, and then it's going to be drawing with mouse, drawing with I think it was a mouse left hand, or it was something, and then I was going to close it off by using my old Osu pad, which is so small and should not be used as a drawing pad. So the idea is we want to get as close as we can on this reference and then make worse and worse things, because as you can see, it's already getting some of that like naturally warped like pointing jack like stuff, because these are not straight lines. I have them at 0.06 pixels, so they're super thin. They've got a little bit more like bend and give than you'd expect from an actual artist. I think this one just want to have lines through it. Cool. Out here. Nope. There's this. Wait, it's not the gloves, the red laser looking gun. Oh, wait, that one? Oh, shoot, I hated that one. I really did not like that gun. Okay. Yeah, no, if you put that in Blitz, people would have a bad time. A little bit more over here before we go to the hair. Cool. So with that, I think we've technically gotten no hair. I am gonna do a quick export here, and just want to make sure you don't see what I'm exporting to. Okay. PNG, please. Krita base, no hair trace. Right, do the compressing. And take a look and see what it looks like in my files now that I've made the change. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm going to make it worse by giving it more hair. I guess the real question I have to ask is, should I be doing hair textures? Should I add more texture to the hair than I have right now? Or is that too detailed for a soy jack? Random golden weapon, there's a chance to get Mrs. Flying Laser Gun. That's some power you got there, Toast. That's some real power. Scary to think. Fun to imagine. Scary to think, though. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a little bit of layering here just to get the part of it. A lot less one-to-one on these. Just want to get the big dark lines that do show up here. Ooh, that's a really ugly one. That's really ugly. Okay. Do some erasing here. I actually don't want, at least not this line here. That's not a full bang line. That's just shine. Yeah. We don't need these. Just the big ones. Let me just size it up. Cool. Have you been squatting up with like people you know, or has it just been randoms? Randoms? You gotta find a group there. It's so much fun just to coordinate. Because I was playing with Aaron and I was playing with Trey, and like it was a constant stream of wins. I think we won like 4 in a row. I mean, in Blitz, not duos, or sorry, not duos, not no builds, but it was a lot of wins. It was a lot of points. Like a scarily good number of points. Like, I cannot stress how good Aaron is at Fortnite. If you have the offer, you should play it. This here. Hi, Wef. This is an art stream in the smallest sense of the word. Okay. A little more layers here. Sweet. Let's go. You finished all of the Ithia covers. Good for you, Wef. Good for you. Let me get your link in the chat. Let me get your link in the chat. Also, congrats on the leg. I feel like that's important just to acknowledge, because leg hurty, not good. So, are your friends gonna be playing that game, or like that game you were asking them to do, or like what's going on there? It's not out yet. Well, you still got a backlog, so I'm still gonna post it anyway. Let's see here. Let me get rid of the background here. Get rid of you. And now we have a Kaz stencil. Yay! If you want the Kaz stencil, I'll post some of these up. So I'll just do another PNG. Another export. This is a hair trace, and this one is going to be transparent. Okay, send it out there. Do we need to add color to this is the real question. Do you think we should add color? If we do, I think the idea is it's just gonna be fills, nothing else. So from here, I would just need to find some very basic colors, move them around, and click. Can I color? Does Krita have color picker? Does have a sampler. Looking at this doc. Okay. That's not it. So I gotta go to the tool. No. How do I get the color sampler tool here? Settings, layer, image. Right, I'm gonna turn on a how-to Krita video right here in the background. see. Okay, so I have the drop here. So if I click this, awesome. All right, you figured out this there. Oh, thank you, Toast. I saw it too. Esteban, hi Esteban. Yeah, right now we're having a fun one here. So I gotta pick some colors out. I think this is our base color. Oh shoot, nope, that was a line, that was a line. And that is my chest. I cannot be doing that, so let's do that there. Couple empty spots where there are already closings, but we'll get them anyway. Cool. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Let me get the layer back out again. Now I want to do a quick color picker here. Cool. Clear that out, go back on paint layer this one. And then fill. I'm not an artist. There's a reason why we're doing this, but for styling purposes, I think I want to have a more annoying color. I'm getting called by my mother. Give me one moment. Alrighty, y'all. Sorry about that. I had to answer. My mom just got out the hospital a while back, so I just need to make sure she's okay. But yeah, no, we're here. We're here. Sorry if that was a long time. But yeah, thank you, Toast, for putting the pickaxe info on the Discord. Yeah, mom's that he was calling. She got out of the hospital pretty recently, so I had to answer. Well, I answered. Is the gist. But yeah, Ace, look at this. Look right here. This is the first layer. This is our first piece of work here. It was a trace, and it's for good reason. It's traced because we're gonna keep making these emotes until they look terrible, and the next one is it's gonna be using this as a reference with a grid, but I can't actually trace, so I have like no options outside of this. So this is the original, a little bit goofy, kind of blurry. This is what we're looking here for this. I added some blue green just to make it pop. Tron colors here. The nose could be moved up, I think. Either way, I'm going to export this now because every single one of these is going to be a different layer. I'm going to export. And this is transparent. So this is going to be air trace color transparent. So with that, I'm going to change the reference piece now. Match. These emote assets are getting out of hand. It's fine. Going to get rid of the transform here. So this is our new reference image. You did not miss the lecture. That has not happened. Today is just art stream and research and also writing for the ASMR video, but this is the idea. So if we don't like the other versions of this, I am okay with this being the basis for the emote that we're adding. Which reminds me, how many are we at right now? If we do get to 8 lights, I'll release, I'll go ahead and do some more memberships. Whoa, hey, Grim's here. Hey, Grim. How goes it, y'all? It's going pretty well. We're drawing the emote. I did a trace on the first one. Now we get to use a different one. So we're adding another layer. Another paint layer 3. There's that. And get rid of this one here. So we've lost, if you can tell, we've lost a little bit. I'm going to add my grid layer. I believe is, oh shoot, my grid. Where'd my grid go? No. Oh, shoop da whoop. Paint layer 1. Move paint layer 1 up here. Hey, Cecily. What's going on? Everyone, there's an actual artist in chat now. No, this is based off of, well, it was a trace of the first reference. We added some new color swatches, and now it's time to, see. I'm gonna put the opacity extremely low. That way I actually have to do a little bit here. So this is one where I am going to have to, oh, shoot, what's the challenge right now? Okay, let me add another layer here because that was a trace. This is gonna be no. I guess this is no erase, or it's freehand. I'll do this. It's so empty. Okay, I have another text source here. No, that's not it. Got gummy worms, very good. Smaller. And I'll put it behind my own face. See here, I've got my 0.6 on this. Let me see if I can, how do I do this on this paint layer? That's 3. So a face shape would be like what? It'd be, mouth is here. The eyes are up here. If I were to do this, the face shape. Oh, nope, I gave myself too much of a chin, too much of a chin. So this is what the dome would look like, I think. So with that, it goes up, under, up, under. Then I think then if I'm following the curvature on this, nose goes here. And then the mouth would have to be somewhere around here, but because we know it's gonna be big and wide, I can exaggerate a bit. I'll put the nose off to the side here, but make it a bit fatter than the first one. Right? Yes. Thusly saying, hot take for artists here, tracing is perfectly acceptable, learn to draw from a reference I own, or yes, this is one that I own because I did make the model. This is fine. See. So I added the lid. Ooh, I gave myself huge eyelids. Might as well make them match. Agents, I'll do the double lid as well. Here. Let me just get rid of this original. Wait, I don't know why I use this grid. This grid was there originally for me to space it out, so I'm getting rid of the big grid. This one, my big eye. And then from here, neck. And there's a little bit back here. Nah. Lice on the edge with that long trace right there. And watch as I make an even worse one with a smaller piece. Yes, I did. I fully went over the green line. Compensate, compensate, compensate. How's the background noise, background music going? Too loud, too low? Let me know, because this is a vibe stream for me. All right, so right now we've got some pieces of the body just fine. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that sexy Kaz, man. That spacey sexy Kaz. Okay, did I have it be so that was okay? That's all. I can actually just fill this one right here to start. I'll do one here. You need to add a little bit more on this side here to make it even. That'll match the blue. Is the ear somewhere around here? I think that's where the ear would be. Then the hair is where it gets weird. I'm like, I have a massive forehead. My forehead is massive. Oh, was I right? Oh shoot, I was kind of not far off on the ear. Cool. All right, well, let's do this stupid little hand thing over here. I do need space for the big brain. The big brain is very important. I'm sapiosexual, not in the way that I am attracted to people who are smart, because I think that's a wild thing to say, but because I am Homo sapien, but also a sexual being. As it is. I don't want to talk about sapiosexual. You scare me. Big. Here. Gemini Cup, terrible. I made it up to A rank, but I should not have made it up to A rank. It has fully blown up for me. Like, I am not getting any wins. I am getting 0 wins. I've tried a bunch of different things. I've tried using pace gold ship. That's how bad it got, because they had a long S and a pace S, and I was like, can I get 2 S's and make that work? The answer was no. It's out a bit. Let me get my eraser. Thank you. Vodka's not doing anything. Symboli Rudolph consistently ends up getting like 3rd or 5th. Mino Top Gun is too inconsistent. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it to the finals for A Cup. I probably should have just like thrown and stayed in B. You got 5 wins in B? I wish I could do that. I mean, I guess the participation might be better otherwise, but yeah. Okay. Rudolph is very good in these kinds of races. I really think Emperor's Divine Might does a lot of work for you. Okay, so you just go. If I were to math out how much of my forehead is actually covered by hair, is my forehead the entire... Well, I guess I'm also looking at from a slightly above angle. But, like, does this make sense as to, like, where my hair is? Your forehead's very large. It's just then is the average forehead just four Lyokos? Sorry, Code Lyokos? Tall? God, I freaking love Code Lyoko. That is an anime that is French. It doesn't feel like it's from anywhere. It's like very agnostic as to where it is, except for the fact there's a guy named Franz Hopper. I guess Delmar is also a pretty Germanic last name. So is Ulrich. Actually, no, timeout. Why is it not a German cartoon? It's okay. French animes are great. I have never seen Wakfu. I've only ever seen it in like Love TV or Love Tropes, like that subreddit, because apparently there's some pretty wild stuff that goes on there. Oh, and hey, you got Puppet reminded. Yeah, no, Liza P. How are you liking the what is it? Is it accurate to say the Timothée Chalamet Puppet game? He looks so much like Timothée Chalamet. You heard it's good? All right, Grim, give us your review. Erase it right now. Here. Ooh, Flying Kaz. 9 out of 10. Good stuff. There. I like Code Lyoko as an adult. I mean, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but I'm pretty sure for the longest time, Code Lyoko was fully available, like the full series, with the exception of the live action one where Jeremy was like super short, was like just on a playlist. It's also one of those things where I was like, this definitely doesn't have an abridged series, and it did. It was by this one person, I think his name was YouTuber Squad, so just like U-E-U-B-E-R and then Squad. And it was like, you know, it was a one person like abridged series, but they did stuff. They definitely were in the same vein as, I would say, more Joyride Entertainment than like the Schmuck Squad or whatever Schmuck Squad renamed themselves to after whatever. Played a lot around with the actual continuity, and I respect when abridged artists, you know, find ways to do that. Code Lyoko, it's yeah. And to be honest, I don't think any of us have watched Code Lyoko live action. I watched a couple scenes and I was just like, this is not for me. Because it's fine, sometimes media is not for you, but also I do generally wonder, who is that for? Like, I know people who were asking for a Code Lyoko sequel. I don't know anyone who was asking for that one. All right, so cool. Erase my head shape. Increase the size a bit. If I was smart, I would have put this on a separate grid. I do think I was able to get the curve right, which is good because we're soon gonna... Oh my god, my nose should not be that close. Actually, I'm gonna fix that right now. 0.66. Enough. I oh gosh, my favorite one. I was basic as hell. I was someone who liked Ulrich because I was like, oh wow, he's cool, silent, he has swords, because swords are cool. But then I was like, as I grew up, I was like, is it Yumi because she's also Asian? And I was like, it's not Yumi. I don't like Yumi very much. I think that, like, I learned to appreciate Jeremy for being absolutely weird with it. He was a lot. I think him, like, being like, I will learn about Franz Hopper was a very fun special interest for him to choose. Not very, like, sustainable in the long run, but respect for him for trying. I do like Aelita. Aelita has a lot of, like, fun moments, and, like, her character is pretty cool. Especially when she gets to, you know, spoiler alert for a series that's been kind of out of it for a while. When she pops out, she has a lot of opportunity to play with people like you don't think she would work with. What the f was this hairstyle here? Let me get rid of that. Okay. Time to fill. I mean, it can be good and a weird fever dream. Like drugs. Depending. Let's see. What do I want to do here? That for me. No color dropper. Oh, no, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. A little bit more of this here. Then this one, I want one that's a little bit more on the orange side. Get rid of the gradient there. No. Go over here. I'm not gonna do color dropper for this one. This one I'm just gonna freestyle it. I mean, like, I have a basic idea, but I want to get another one here. Can I get a green? Oh. I did not close a lot of these off well, did I? Shoo, no. I didn't close that one at all, did I? Okay. This. Draw here to close up. What did I wait? What I didn't close that one off either. Okay, let's just do one of these here. Getting sloppy, I guess. There's the green. There's our highlight. Take my blue now. I realize I missed the green for some of the big stuff here. Get the little side dot and the tiny dots here. That. And I can run and get the green again. Cool. Let's see. Oh shoot, are these layers right? I think so. Gotta get some grays. Get a pattern on this. Color. And then how about I get a white outline right now? A white shield here, and then a full black. Okay, close enough. Now I need a white. Then the eyelid. And then give me a darker setup here. I'll do a color picker on this one right now. Make it match. I need a red, so we'll pick the red. Let's say screw eye mechanics and just make everything color. And eye drop the red, give myself a furious red one right now. Oh wow, I missed a close pretty bad there. What did I miss? Oh, I see a big missing one there. Okay. And I need some skin color. This is what this looks like in this version. If I drop the opacity a bit and I increase the layer on this one here. So show me paint layer 1. And then that. Why is my, wait, there's that. Paint layer 2 is visible. This is what it looks like correctly. And then this is where it looks, oh awesome, we're starting to get that good old-fashioned oh, I missed a couple colors. I missed the back color. Yeah, he's looking pretty Wojacky. Let's keep this some fixing up here. That little piece of hair here. Dude. No, don't. No, I want to be in this layer. And then this one needs to match the outside portion, so this needs to be here. And I'll pull this. All right, so we got our second layer Wojak. The eyes have been significantly messed up. Like, look at this. Boom. Like, he's tanned here. Womp. I got white. I know. It needs to get more Muppet. At the end of this, it's got to be like that one Whitest Kids You Know sketch, louder and with your mouth open, where they're just like, oh, where their mouth is just like so tight. Yeah, no. I made myself so pale.
I can't. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard at this. It's so stupid.
Oh my god. Can someone Alright, I'm gonna have to make this smaller.
real quick. I'm gonna make it shorter. Okay, so the only difference here is when I had the Kaz point, I must have added an extra thing at the bottom and I messed that up, but it's fine. Look, okay, so paint layer 3 is the one that has that. Just, can someone like get a quick clip of like this going back and forth? Just is like, I'm going goblin mode for this. I don't know why. Okay, it's in YouTube chat. Okay, so I gotta make sure I don't have this one up. Boom. So I'm gonna get rid of this. So it has to be super duper thin lines. You can tell like the lines got thinner between layers. I'm gonna export this now. Also, wait, Tesla, you have edited clips. How do you make your clips? Let's see. Eyes. It's stage 2 hair trace color transparent. Oh, like a YouTube clip, yeah. Just of it going up and down, just between the pew pew. No, wait. Pew pew. Wait, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew. Pew pew pew. I also went really light on the gray for this one. Okay. All right, well, time to change the reference image. He's so stupid. He's so stupid. Great, we're doing this next one's gonna be freehand. All right. I still got to have this layer on here. I'm just gonna have it on like super low opacity. I'm gonna add another layer, and I'm gonna start with I guess like a thicker set here. I'll do like 1.32 on black. I didn't mean to do that. Bigger. 1.68. What's the timestamp? I don't know. Dude. Let me look back to how many minutes it was in mine. That was like maybe 5 minutes ago. If you go back to 3:10, that would have been about an hour into this, hour 10 to the stream. Also, yay, we hit 10 likes, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna gift a bunch of subs right now. Let's send some out. Sending 5 gifted subs. Who got the gifteds? Who got the gifteds? Melodies. I don't know who any of these are. You Kadnashi got one. Okay. Well, hello to many of these people who I don't usually see here. Congrats on getting a gifted sub. Cool. Watch, they're gonna watch. These people are gonna unsub, being like, "Who the heck is this guy?" All right. Let's see here. Okay, I don't need gray. I need full dark outline. They do have a silly goose. They do have a silly goose. You're right. Yeah. I think that's no. a quick erase on this one here. One thing I'm learning, where are the erases? Hold that. That makes, I don't really know if there's a common one for mine. Let's see, here we go. That. Here's this. And I guess since we're doing, I'm turned out a different way here, so I'm gonna do this now. A little bit over here. There we go. So I've got the nose grid. And I'm gonna see if I were just to do a quick overhead, flatten out some of these out here. Right. Add another layer above. Then I'm gonna make this layer opaque. Make this a little bit more fine to like maybe 1.3. And then let's make this mouth, which means we're gonna go a little bit further. Oh shoot, no, I need to go up here. There we go. We gotta give ourselves a Rick and Morty mouth. Let's go ahead and put the nose up here, a little bit pointed, a little bit more of a dip than you're showing. Then with the eye, I think I want to stylize it more, so let's make it taller. I'll have the eyebrow a little bit higher here underneath that. Hiding under there. But then before that, we... And then let's be... And then just a little bit there. Oh. Then hair. I'm gonna give it a little bit of mess it up. No, too messy. I did thicken the line art. But now it's gonna be a lot. Oh, I don't even need to make swirlies. Let me go a little bit thinner on this here. Da 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 dum bum ba dum ba da da dee da dee dee da dee dee da dee da dee da dee dee da dee da dee. So let me do a quick clear off on that. This is what it looks like right now. Get some, ooh, too high. I'm actually over the eye to make it a bit more realistic, but still really stupid. So, bridge, which means it's gonna go here. And now, I'm just gonna find the center point. I'm gonna say the center is right there. I'm gonna set on the other layer actually. Hair's gonna come up from there. So that's going a lot. There's a lot happening right now. All right, see you in a bit, Cecily. I do want to make sure I get here. Okay. And erase here. I'll still have it be here like this, right? Yes. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, we've got the nose. Let's see. Body wise, it looks like what? This is neck. Little gap here. And from here, it's just like what? This? This is the full point up to this area. There, it's just like, let's see, how does this match up? Oddly, not far. A little bit higher. A little bit more in. Oh, I see. I missed up on the sides. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit more. Gotta be like here. Flatter and fatter. That puts me up almost. Try it again. And from there, just all the way up here. Did I go too far? No. And further up. Wow, okay. This is the distance, I think? Kind of. He's looking so much thinner. What about now? Oh my god, yeah, no, that's too deep of a set. Erasing here. Get a bigger eraser. So 132 is our line art size. Okay. Me back, please, to 132. Perfect. Okay. There's like what? Like a little glove this distance, so it's band and point loose, and then a big finger there, and then like how close was I here? Almost. It's got to be an outer bulb first though. I'll trace this one anyways. Erase it here. We've got the outline. And arm is still looking weird, so let's see. Do one take on this. Shifting off a little bit over to the left to compensate for a lot of misses I made here. This is gonna be so much worse because I'm about to have to do this in with a pen. I think. Okay. Color time? Color time. Let's mess around with colors and see what we got. I start with... try and compensate again by making me a little bit more fair here. Shoot. Oh god, there's so many things I didn't close. Let's see. There, is it gonna be enough? No, where else did I miss the closeout on this? This goes in to... okay, the hair up top seems to be where it jumps into. Here. Cool. The ear is this one. Shoot, the ear is also not looking hot. Okay, there's the ear. And now I just need to... hair down there, right? Picking the lines out there. And then I want a blue and a red. Let's go on ahead and just do a different red. Let's do an orange, actually. Do orange for the eyes, the hair. Shoot, the hair, of course, isn't actually going to close on us here. Where is the I see a tiny opening. Cool, that closed it, I guess. Those two little spots. Got our orange. Ombre switch, nice to see you again. It's been so long. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get a low taper fade on this one. I don't know how to draw one of those in Krita, but nice to see you again. Okay, let's see. We're making emotes for members on the channel. Yep, a low taper fade. Chabledu. I don't know what is Chabledu. That's the an Adam Sandler reference there. Can I get a number 5, a number 5 large with extra dip. Whites there. And I'll need to get a little bit on this side here for us. Some of that hair needs to be swapped up. And for the insides, one of them is red. And then one of them is going to be blue. But let me get the white up here. And I need a very strong blue. Umbry Switch, what have you been up to recently? Got the Sans color. Sans color is going to be giving us a lot of different accents on the outfit. Be very oh no. Be very minimal for now. I need a green. I got a different green actually. Let me open up the collector selector. And that green palette. Give me something closer to turquoise. Yeah, I can see how much I did not close any of these, so let's do that. Cool. All right. What I think goes up. So close on this front here. Drop. Okay. And now I just gotta get the colors of, oh shoot, I was supposed to get an orange on them. Dropper, fill, and different colors. Or the darker one here. The main color, I think. Ooh, I like that. I like that actually. And then I have a couple. You just add a gray on the band. Right there. And I believe this is our next version of the emote. Yay! Take a look at this right now. Get rid of the grid. And get rid of this one actually. I can move this layer. No, I didn't mean to do that. That was the head layer, so I'll remove that one. And let's take a look. So this is another layer of abstraction. We do have more time to make more Muppet. So let me actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Take a look at this right now at 68%. Then we should be able to see every single version of the Kaz on this one. This is what's been going, because we're mostly been doing tracing. We'll do trace again one more time because I get to use the gosh darn what is it? Osu machine that has some terrible stuff, and I will actually just let it be tracing the entire time. This last one was like freehanding the face. I want to keep the dimensions on the point the same, so I will trace those no matter what. But look at this. Look at this. It's pretty Muppet. It's pretty Muppet. Soft. It's got the Rick and Morty eyes. Okay. Hi, Richter. What's up, Richter? Give me a second. I think this is just a shirt and tie. We get a shout out here for you. What have you been up to lately, dude? Gosh. Whoa, okay. Next option is going to be using the gosh darn Osu. Using a pen that I don't know how to use. What are you testing, Ace? Yeah, no, the emotes don't show up on the group chat. They show up in YouTube chat, which I'll have to figure out.
enable Botrix emotes. Let me just see if I have Botrix on. Yeah, I'm in here. I've got Twitch. Integrations, chatbot. I don't want premium. Wait, do I not have one on here? What my profiles look like? Yeah, I've got that. Can you test if it works on Twitch side, actually, Ace? I think that says KazCassidy and Absolute Literacy. Toast, these do seem like they'd be good ones. I feel like they'd be fun. Widgets. You add emotes. Because all I have is the, okay, custom emotes, Botrix. Oh, it's a widget. Are they all individual widgets? Oh, we're gonna try this. Here, give me a second. Yeah, no, it looks like it works on Twitch. Let me try this really quickly. Call this be Botrix emotes. Alright, I'm gonna ask, start spamming the YouTube one. I'm also gonna drink some water real quick while we're waiting. Yeah, literacy can be a lot. Let me try and spam some myself. Oh yeah, the emote is tiny. It is tiny. Does it catch? Does it catch? I don't think it's catching. What the heck? That's the platform. I did a copy on the widget. But it's not popping out any of them. YouTube emotes Botrix. I've got the, it's on there. Browser sources on. This Botrix not doing this. Huh? Oh hey Kruka, we're arting, but also we're trying to figure out how to work this like chatbot that I have to do multi-chat, because
because emotes show up on Twitch. They don't show up here, which is unfortunate. You're getting the Kaz bottom sandwich, the Kaz Yowie. This one be stretched out. Green. I think I've got this on here. Look at the best chat bot. I'm looking at my widget. This. Okay. And try it again. I'm gonna do a quick spam of all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones we have right now. Okay. It'll work. No, it's not. Wow. Let me do my platform on YouTube as well. It looks like I think I'm on my Twitch profile. Let me do that now. The profile. Chatbot is present. Okay, rankings are on. I'm gonna those changes. Whoa, okay, wait, did that happen? Ace? Do it one more time. I think it exploded. I think Rex exploded. Yo. Sometimes it works. They fly. They fly now. It's like that. It's like my favorite movie. The Rocketeer. But does bottom sandwich not? Huh? Oh, I guess wait, they take the TTVs. Let me add another. Let me add one here for a different widget. Okay. This has been Tech Tips with Kaz and Ace. Explode. Yes, that one does work. That one does work. I gotta talk to Mars about this. But it's fun now. We have exploding emotes. I'll need to add this to other things. I'll need to add this to other screens as well. Because right now I just have it on this art drawing one, so I'll have to copy to every single one after. Sup, Haas? I can just come over here, bring the beach balls or the buzz balls. And it's fine. I believe it's you gotta manipulate the length. So last time I checked, I put mine on the right side, the fat side. Have that be super duper long, maybe about 40% lower, 60% lower than the other one. And then you have to use your thumb to loop around it twice from the bottom, go up and then down. Oh God, Ace, I think you're gonna get a lot of these emotes. Explosions. So many. Okay, we've done marginal betterments to the stream. This is big. This is big, people. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. Okay, I think I've been stalling. I do need to actually get to writing this last layer of fully, not jonkerified. I think we're going with Muppet is the idea. I'm standing up right now because I need to stretch. There's been a lot of sitting on my Kingdom Hearts blanket.
Bro, wait, no. You called in sick from work? You took a shower to be ready for it. Oh. Well, if you were too tired, you were too tired. Let me move myself back over here. Because I gotta export this out to another version. File, export Krita, get me into stage 3. Can you teach your Bro, your Oshi is an educator. They need to know how to wear a tie, which is a lie because I'm also an educator and I never wear a tie. Oh no. Haas, we were playing Peak for like an hour and a half. It can't have been that. Was it that draining? Okay, all right. New layer. Okay. Are y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun. Okay, so look here. Do you see where my... Oh, I broke something. Oh god. I don't know how to use this pen. Okay, wait, so... Do you see how bad this is? This is not a good... Yeah, get the clip-on tie. Get the clip-on tie. If you need it, you need it. Oh, gosh. Oh, I don't need gray. I don't need gray. I need something else. Shoot. Having to do this all with this stylus is not great. I can't even make it across the other side of the board. Yes. Where is the regular click? Right click. Okay. All right. No, you can't be gooning. You can't be making the gooner emote combo. Wait, I'm touching the screen. No, what? Why are you white again? Spent so much time trying to get to the color. Please. Oh shoot, no. Okay. All right. Come on, pen. Okay, we're drawing now. We're drawing, people. Okay, we're gonna zoom in, actually. This is what we're gonna do. I will use my mouse for that. No. How do I drag? Why are you not reading my diagonals? Pen! You are physically touching! Okay, alright. That's how an eye looks. That's fine. Okay. Next eye. Okay, all right. Things are getting a lot more shaky. Okay, yeah, I can't draw a straight line. I am gonna confirm I am awake and sober, but this is new software for me. How do people do this? It's so inconsistent. Like, if I could get this on like a piece of paper, I understand. But right now, I'm just kind of like hoping for the best. Oh shoot, okay. Nope, not that, not that. All right, so my hair is a mess on this side, which is worth it, I guess. I'm not getting the right texture I want on this. But also, look at how uncoordinated these little things are. I'm going wild. I'm going like Patty Farrell. It's that bad. Okay. All right, a little bit lower. Where we at? There we go. Can I get the eyebrow, please? Very quickly. Yes, okay. I am literally melting. Can I back up a bit? Ooh, look at it. Yeah. Let's see right here. Okay, I'm being a little bit better with this trace line. Oh, and that's... Spoke too soon?
Oh, that was a mess. That one's a mess. Okay.
Right side, usually I'm able to close the corners here. That's fine. That's not fine. Okay, I need to get this thing on a flat surface. It is reading really weird. Okay. Like sometimes I'm doing okay if it's like going upwards, but if it's going sideways, it just does not hold. Okay, so back up here. Can I get a good line? No, no, yes, yes. On almost done with the outline. Almost there. Okay, awesome. Now it's color time. Let's see here. Let me just go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this here. Shoo, wow, okay.
Okay. All right, so we've got that there. Let's see. Red time. Two. All right, now we're at electric green, pea green. Oh, this is actually good. I like this one actually better. I like this so much better actually. So, let's see. Can I get a gray really quick though? Right, here's what it looks like now in this last one. Here's the last version of the emote. Now, I did see something that was really funny. We could also have this be the emote. It could be this one. We've basically got 4 layers of this right now. I'm going to show us what they all look like. I'm going to put you at a low, you at here. This is what this looks like all on top of each other. How are we feeling about this? Let me really quickly get 100 on that. There's 6 full opacity. This is a busted Muppet if I've seen one. Do some touch-ups here. Nah. That's better. Okay. A little bit on the gray side. A little bit on the gray side. Let me export this here. And I'll go on ahead and I'm gonna put up a poll to see who likes what version. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of these as options in my own server. I put in art. I'll upload all of them. Okay, so I need... There's 6. There are 6. Okay. Yeah, there are 6. Each of them becomes progressively more of a monster. Yeah. It's a lot. The hair color, I really just started melting at the end of it. That pen did a lot to the eyes and the face. Yeah, Wilku. It's a lot of them. A whole lot of them, Wilku. We did 2 hours on all these. Are you looking at them right now? I'm gonna probably here. My thing is like, of the 6, which ones should not? Well, I mean, I kind of think the one with the pen is guaranteed to be one. I want to have the clear stencil. I'm gonna make a YouTube poll right now as to which one is going to be the emote. There are a couple ones that are funny. Whoa, hey, is that someone raiding in from Twitch? Is that Mecha X Kitty? Oh my god, it's our friend who was just playing Persona 3. What are you up to? Mecha, you just missed it. We did an art stream-ish. Here, let me point out what, because like I traced these off my own model to start with, but across them, we'll show you the story of how this stream went. So originally, I was going to be tracing off of this, and I did a very low poly, well not low poly, pretty low resolution one there. I went ahead and I did a full trace over with the mouse and keyboard. Got the right color tones on this. The nose is super low. Like I barely have a nose here. I had a grid there to do some freehand. I accidentally made myself Caucasian in this next version, where I did the face grid myself. You can tell because the eyes are actually aligned. This one here was one I did a little bit more free. And then the last one is the one I did with an Osu pen tablet that I have never used before for anything good. Which is why this is that, and I am going to be making a poll on my YouTube chat if anyone is in there, just so that y'all can see not degeneracy, that's not the right word, so that y'all can catch what the heck's going on and be a member of democracy if you are. So let me make that right quick. And then once that's there, I'm gonna go on ahead and I will add this to the list of emotes, because I did just give some free memberships. Very good, very fun. I'm gonna make a poll.
I see my emote assets. I'm K. All right, this one here. I'll take this one here. The one where I turn myself white on accident. And option 4 is going to be the cursed one. All right. From today's stream. Which of these is gonna be the... Right? And I just made this post here. I'm going to also share this to everyone here on Twitch in case you would like. Passing in a link. Don't worry, the link is safe. It is of my own. And I will put it once again in my own chat. With the emote vote. Emote vote as well here for anyone who's currently watching on the YouTube side. Either way, Mecha is chilling. Anyone who's coming in, let me know how you were doing. How are you feeling? How was the stream? Oh, bum 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 bum. After this, I was planning to work on another reward from when I was doing charity with Mecha. If I look, actually, I'm just gonna pull up my post because I do have something here for us. Let me make sure I have the right browser selected. Let me go to my channel. Let me quickly switch over to a different one. Ah, yes, here it is. Okay. So here's the democracy option right here. But as we go further, some other things that happened. I didn't know what to stream, so I streamed Silksong because people voted for Silksong. People didn't want... I haven't played Persona in a month, so that hasn't been going on. Something about the fact that YouTube is doing restricted mode and hiding a lot of my streams. The second part of this, which is going to, well, not this stream, but the second part of what I'm working on this week, building out a lecture topic for upcoming stream. I wanted people to vote Heathers. You heathens voted for Rent a Girlfriend. This is what was gonna be our emote today, pointing Kazjack. But if we go further down, all the way back to June, I played a horror game. I have not gotten Silly Strung on video. That's what Haas should be helping here later on. I've done meows. I have not done ASMR videos, so we're gonna work on that after this. I've not done friend fiction. I've started my guitar song, didn't work great. There's a whole lot. So this stream was the 200. I still owe 3 more chapters of Deltarune and reading the entire script of B-Movie. But I will work on this, and I promise I am gonna finish them. It's gonna happen. People donate to charity, so we're gonna respect that. What's happening right now? People are playing Fortnite. Broadway Jeopardy sounds so much fun. But that's not it. That's not it. Cool. All right, so I guess now's a good time as any to jump over the next part of the stream, which is going to be writing a script. The ASMR video, the theme is going to be an excerpt from As You Like It. As You Like It being a play by William Shakespeare. There is a scene where Orlando, one of the main male leads, he is going into the forest, in love the same way Tony is for Maria in the number Something's Coming from West Side Story, and basically the entire script is going to be an extension of the intro, which I will find right now. This is Act 1, Scene 2. Orlando trees. I believe it's Act 3, Scene. It is Act 3, Scene 2. So let me just title this here.
This is As You Like It, Act 3, Scene 2, Extended Edition. And I do invite anyone who has any ideas to speak out. Let me know what you're thinking. The gist is I want to copy parts of this scene. Really the first 10 lines of the scene, where Orlando says, "Hang there my verse in witness of my love, and thou thrice crowned queen of the night survey, with thy chaste eye from thy pale spear above, thy huntress name my full doth sway. O Rosalind, these trees shall be my books, and in their barks my thoughts all character, that every eye in which this forest looks shall see thy virtue witnessed everywhere. Run, run, Orlando, and carve on every tree the fair, the chaste, and unexpressive she." And then he leaves. But the idea is I want to write more in iambic pentameter. I actually have the first verse lined out. So the idea is it has a rhythm of ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. So it's unstressed, stressed, unstressed, stressed for 10 syllables every single line. And we're going to be writing terrible poetry on the trees. Orlando finds a stapler and puts the first poem up. He hums to himself as he goes to find another tree. Not Huns. He's not Attila. And this is where we start to be a little bit more free with it. I'm gonna open up my notepad. So from here, in absence of thine grace divine, I weep. The pain that racks, I know no greater sum. I yearn to live, to die, to dream, to sleep, betwixt thy sycamores till morrow come. When morrow comes, good Zooks, then so shall I. Your stream I lap to quench this lustful thirst. Mine lecherous tongue turned towards like knots to tie. 'Twas merely Orlando's poem, the first. My dear, I've wrote these writs for thee alone. Prick up thine ears to hear my songs arranged. Scripts of thy boundless, soundless tonal moans resound in thoughts this man deranged. We gotta be explicit here, but in a way that's classy because it's Shakespeare. Because people in modern day don't understand that Shakespeare was for the people. He was there for people who were drunk and wanted to see people get married on a stage. So we need to escalate every single one of these. It's gonna start being in iambic pentameter. At some point, we need to end on one of the poems just being the phrase, "You up, girl?" But at the end of it, he needs to be arrested. That is the scene. I want to stretch this into about 10 minutes worth, so I'm going to start writing down these lines. And if anyone has any big ones there, let me know. Boku is correct. Shakespeare does do a lot of yo mama jokes. He didn't invent them. There's some bardolatry that might not be agreeable, but it is worth checking. So, okay. So this is the first poem. In absence of thine grace divine, I weep. So, yeah, also keep me honest. The idea is these all need to be 10 syllables, 10 total syllables, every single line. You can play around with pronunciation to do that. Shakespeare does this the way you can see huntress name instead of huntress's name. I do that with lecherous instead of lecherous tongue. So let's see. Divine, I weep. The pain that racks, I know no greater sum. I yearn to live, to die, to dream, to sleep, betwixt thine sycamores. Actually, it would be thine, my bad.
Sycamores till morrow come, not tomorrow. And then the next one here. When morrow comes, gadzooks. And yes, I'm M-dashing, but I'm not AI, don't worry. So then shall I. Your stream. Hello, I believe I heard a sound. Hello, Tempest. Greetings. We're writing dirty poetry. I hope you enjoy. It's so much fun. Yeah, I know. Yes, I am aware of the I has done down mother. It's a very strong yo mama. I'm doing this because when I was 13, I met my first love. That's a lie, but also not a lie. But I actually went to a nerd camp across the country, and I was supposed to go there for math because I'm a stereotype, and my dad wanted me to be good at math. Joke's on him. I went to school for theater, and now I'm an engineer. That's a lie, but also kind of the truth. Either way, I was learning Shakespeare this summer camp, so this is this is actually extremely important to me. Oh, nope, wrong thing. Ignore the rent-a-girlfriend research paper going on in the background. That's another one there. Playing Marvel Rivals? Ooh, cool. Comp or non-comp? Also solo? Lustful thirst. Mine, and this is a fun part with Shakespeare because you get to be funny with it. You get to be funny with it. Because you can lie and say how many syllables are in a word. QP playing the new character. Oh, which one is that? Also, wow, I realize now that I blend into the background. I'm gonna fix that. Let me very much quickly switch over to a different one here. Who's got a good, I guess technically KazCassidy fits this one. We'll have KazCassidy write this one. Better, because I have stronger outlines. All right. Mein Lech, Chris. Tongue turned words like knots to tie. Was merely Orlando's poem. The first. So, class, tell me right now, what is this about? Surprise English language lesson. Sorry, let me fix this. Surprise English test. Someone give me a literary analysis of what I'm saying in this poem. You have 8 lines to decipher. Tell me what I'm thinking about. Looking at this poem, what is the meaning of it? In absence of thine grace divine, I weep. The pain that racks I know no greater sum. I yearn to live, to die, to deem, to sleep between thine sycamores till morrow come. When morrow comes, gadzooks, then so shall I. Your stream I lap to quench his lustful thirst. Mine letter's tongue turned words like knots to tie. 'Twas merely Orlando's poem the first. Share out with the class if I should be arrested. I will also change on Twitch to no longer be talking. I'm not on the art stream. This is the writing stream. Is the answer A, trees? Is the answer B, rope?
Or is it C? The opposite of ordering in. Bum ba da bum bo da bum bo bo ro bum bum bum. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and markate this by saying that the poem ends here. So it's actually 6 lines, and then it's Orlando speaking. So that's the first one. 6 or 7. It's at least a 9. Staples the tree. Okay, I'm gonna pull open this next art here, and then this is gonna be one about devotion, but it also needs to be horny. So let's start here. My dear, I've wrote these writs for thee alone. Prick up, which is a double meaning because it could be talking about your ears, but also my Pete. Nope. I can't be saying, even though it's true. Your boundless soundless tonal moans. I feel like tonal moans is a good, it feels good when you say it out loud. I feel like it's too much because like ow ow oh oh, there's some nice, like there's a lot of like very good like structure there. I'm wondering if I change it to oath so it's a slant. I'm gonna do a quick rhymes with search. Arranged, estranged. Exchanged, unchanged. My GR wrote these words for thee alone. Prick up thine ears to hear my songs arranged. Scripts to your boundless, soundless, tonal oaths. Flow like rivers until so harangued? Can I get a slant for harangued? Bark precipitously. No. Precipitously. Precipitously. Bark precipitously. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Bark precipitously. What is mange?
I don't know if this is gonna work here. Oh. Wild and fair. People. I need something in here. What the fuck? Okay. It ends with exchange. Pick up that ears to hear my song arranged scripts. Cross paths. That we may exchange. My dear, I wrote these writs for thee alone. Prick up thine ears to hear my songs arranged. Scripts of your boundless, soundless, tonal oaths cross paths with I so that we may exchange. I think that fits. I think that fits. Breaths warm and wet? Oh god, I hate that, which means it's growing in. Breaths warm and wet, neath caught in Oh my god, is that a subscriber on Twitch? I didn't know I had subs. Thank you, Mecha. Oh my god, thank you so much. I didn't know I got affiliate. I got affiliate? I don't think I had the time. I'm at 68 followers. But we're here. You got your first badge. Thank you, Mecha. Love to see it. Yeah. Breathes warm and wet neath cotton. Breathes warm and wet neath cotton sheets. Warm and wet neath cotton sheets. Desired. No, thank you, Mecha. I appreciate you. I can't tell you enough. Can't tell you enough. Yeah, but don't worry, your package is in the mail. Oh god, you gotta promise me you're gonna let me know when it makes there. I'm scared. Because I made sure not to use the USPS. I did UPS this time. Emotes when? I have emotes. They're on the YouTube side. Can I fix them? Can I just give you emotes right now on this? I mean, I didn't even think of that. Community. Can I give you emotes right now? I can. Here, I'll give you right now. I have 5, right? Okay. I'm resizing right now. There's bottom sandwich. Currently uploading right now for you. Mecha, you just give it a hot second. It's coming on your way. Okay, first one. Let me get the second one. Okay, let me give you another one here. These were all made by my little cousin. He's super cool. Got one more emote. Did someone else subscribe? Oh my god. Give me 1 second. I gotta give you a 5th emote. I'm sorry. Wait. I got 5 emotes here. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Alright, so there's there. I think I got it. And did something else happen? Hype train? Oh my god. Oh shoot. Darn. Mecha, man, I really wish that I'd use USPS, but then again, USPS had some issues because when I was doing mail, they thought I moved away and I just stopped getting mail for a solid month and a half, so it's personal for that one, but that's unfortunate. Okay. Next time I will make sure to use USPS, but Mecha, can you check if are the emotes there right now for you? They might be pending. They might be pending. Okay. I'll make these subscriber tier. I'll make the Yowie 1 subscriber tier. All right. I think it's there. Yes, they're in there. What? Mecha, stop. Stop gifting subs. Hello, frame rate counterattack. Welcome to the Castrodouts. And thank you for giving Richter something. Richter does show up here pretty frequently. You're so cool. You're so cool. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Wilku on YouTube had said, I remember an old joke from long ago about translating the entire works of Shakespeare into rap. People have definitely done that. I did that in middle school once. You get an email from two. Ooh, yay. Oh, hello, Pedals. You were playing golf? Well, we're trying to be witty right now. We're writing dirty poetry for Shakespeare that I will at some point make a video for. Let's read you what I got so far. So, Pedal, this is what goes. So this first part is actually just from Act 3, Scene 2 of As You Like It, my favorite comedy from Shakespeare. It goes, hang there, my verse, and witness of my love, and thou thrice queen of the night survey. With thy chaste eye from thy pale sphere above, thy huntress's name that full life doth sway. O Rosalind, these trees shall be my books, and in their barks my thoughts all character, that every eye in which this forest looks shall see thy virtue witness everywhere. Run, run, Orlando, carve on every tree the fair, thy chaste and unexpressive she. From there, I continued on to this one. This is all original, by the way, right off the dome. And it's about dome, but on a lady. In absence of thine grace divine, I weep the pain that wrecks, I know no greater sum. I yearn to live, to die, to dream, to sleep, between thy sycamores till tomorrow come. When morrow comes, gadzooks, then so shall I, your stream I lap to quench his lustful thirst. Mine lecherous tongue turned words like knots to tie, 'twas merely Orlando's poem, the first. My dear, I wrote these writs for thee alone. Prick up thine ears to hear my songs arranged. Scripts of your boundless, soundless, tonal oaths cross paths with I so that we may exchange. So, breathe. And now we're getting worse. Wilku, can you convert the... Perfect. Everyone speaking iambic pentameter. That's the entire stream. That's the idea. Shabladoo. I'll need to start effects at some point. I did not know I was affiliate. I think I technically have it set up so that when I am doing this, I get it holds the lump sum. So I don't run ads. I never run ads on Twitch. I'm not doing enough on there to warrant it, but I guess I'll have to at some point. Let's see. Pedals, you're asking, why am I stapling a tree with a nail gun? One of them is because it's a whitest kids you know reference, and I love that group. Because they made Barbarian. Well, the director of Barbarians was in it. It's because it's what he does in the scene, but without staples. I thought it'd be incongruous but funny. Is it witty? Is it shitty? Let me know. No, but I'm perfectly okay with anyone who wants to jump in. Give me a line in iambic pentameter. It's 10 syllables, stressed, unstressed, to match this with a beating of a heart. So he's war. Oh wait, that's warm and wet and cotton sheets desired. From dusk till dawn. Okay, from dusk till dawn. I doth protest we stay. From dusk till dawn, I doth protest we stay. What's a warble? Engrossed, engrossed. Can I wait? I'm trying. Oh, hype chest? Hype chest! I got a bear! Batter up! Choo choo, everyone! Everyone in Twitch, use the choo choo. Choo choo! All aboard the train. Okay, let's see. He's warm and wet, neath cotton sheets desired. From dusk till dawn, I doth protest we stay. Engrossed, engrossed, and... Warbling crow. Engrossed, engrossed, till warbling crows. So, okay, so... Party foul, yes or no? Can I call a rooster a cock? Engrossed, engrossed, till warbling cocks cry out. Behold. Behold, the sun has peered upon our lay. So, reading this is extreme. I kind of want to 18 plus this, but also, if you can be literate, it's fine. I'd be okay with that. What the? Tempest! 5 gifted subs? Welcome to the Castronauts, Bladed Warship, Nintendo 64, King of 46, Bonded Bunny, and Purple Luigi 12. Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. Legitimately, I want y'all to you have my private Discords. Send me your Amazon wishlist or something, please. Actually, it's all good, Mick. It's all good. I think it's funny because now he jumped you. For the love of the game. Let's see. My dear, I wrote these writs for thee alone. Pick up thine ears, hear my songs arranged. Scripts of your boundless, soundless, tonal oaths. Cross paths with eyes so that we may exchange breaths warm and wet neath cotton sheets desired. From dusk till dawn I doth protest we stay. And gross till warbling cocks cry out, behold, the sun has peered upon our lay. So the first poem is about cunnilingus. This next one's just a lot. Ay, ay, ay. Really hitting the watermelon sugar hard today, aren't I? Okay. Yeah. Welcome, Richter. You got emotes now. No, it's y'all. Legit, I can't. I'm so happy with you. Oh my god, I'm writing dirty poetry for money. It's the dream. Miniature golf be a game for all people. So let's make one here. So we need to turn that into 10 syllables. So extra credit points here. So we want to find miniature golf is a game for is a game of the people. The idea is we need to find basically, if you haven't been able to notice, all of what I'm doing here is running off of 2 syllables. Sometimes I'll do more, but I'll aim to go for 2 because you can easily make 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. So it's 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Like, actually, that's the cadence. Let's see. Do I have a single 3 syllable? Twas merely Orlando's poem the first. So let's try this here. Okay. Miniature golf. Miniature golf is a game of papes. So it had to be pronounced like miniature golf is a game of miniature golf is a game of the issue here is the people needs to we're gonna be at 11 syllables. That'll be a people's game. Miniature golf doth be the people's game. Nope, it's there. We're fine. It's just you have to turn it 4 syllables into 3, but you have it. So it's miniature golf doth be the people's game. Like The Rock has the people's elbow. Tempest, no, do not put 5 more subs. Please do not. No, you're fine. Actually, don't. Legitimately, I don't know what to do with it. I'm primarily a YouTube streamer, but I do this. I haven't set up anything for it to be worth it for you guys. Stop. Oh, God. If you do, I'll have to give you every single version of the emote I spent today making. Look at my okay. I gotta look at the poll. Has anyone voted? Okay, I see. The poll right now for the stream, there are 2 emotes that are happening. The one that's super deep fried and the one that's actually good. Okay. Well, there's our on there. I want to add alt to this one. So the first one's shorter, but I wanted them to get longer and longer. Cuckle did the night. Cuckle did the night. Okay, so the word cuckolded has to be in here at some point. It's such a good Shakespeare Middle English word. What do I want? What is the one I want? Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're the one that I want. You're the one I want. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. Oh, God. I have too many chords. Bum 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 ba da bum 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 bum. You know, I know Stephen Lynch. I used to work at a comedy club, and I used to be really into stand-up, so I've heard of him before. Pretty much there. Oh, did I? I'm almost out of sound on this one. Okay. On Parlay. Parlay the... So parlay is a betting term. I don't know how to gamble. Let's see. What does this mean? Parlay this day toward weeks untoward. Parlay this day toward weeks untoward to he. Sabbathing. Ignore commands of Sabbath. Nah. Ignore commands the Sabbath core. Ignore commands the Sabbath commanded.
commands the Sabbath command thee. Ignore commands the Sabbath command. Ignore commands Sabbath demand of thee. Command of thee. God. Yeah, no, he's a bar in the D&D set. He's a lot. His charisma checks are big. This entire session is like, hey, this lesson is like, I want to have sex with you for a full week. is the gist of this poem. My dear, I wrote these writs for thee alone. Prick up thine ears to hear my songs arranged. Scripts of your boundless, soundless, tonal oaths cross paths with eyes so that we may exchange breaths warm and wet neath cotton cheese desired. From dusk till dawn I doth protest we stay, and gross till warbling cocks cry out, behold the sun has peered upon our lay. Parlay this night toward days untoward he, parlay this night toward days untoward he to he. Ignore command Sabbath demands of thee. Ignore command. Ignore the Sabbath day. Ignore the Sabbath day. Ignore the Sabbath day. For who will know? Ignore the Sabbath day, though he will know. Sabbath day, though he will know. His glory be but His glory be beyond the earth makes. You can set the glory below. Seek instead the glory of mine below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is okay. So, my dear, I wrote these words for thee alone. Prick up thine ears to hear my song arranged. This is also about an erection. Scripts of boundless, soundless tonal oaths. This is her moaning in great joy. Cross paths with eyes so that we may exchange breaths warm and wet neath cotton she's desired. There are these class sent to sleep on a bed. From dusk till dawn I doth protest we stay. They're going all night. And gross till warbling cocks cry out. Both ejaculation and if a rooster shows up. Behold, the sun has peered upon our lay. The sun has looked around. And if Rosalind's a MILF, the sun can also be O. Parlay this night toward days untoward to he. This means, sound pretty cool, right? We're gonna so much that God is concerned. Ignore the Sabbath day, though he will know. Please sin, we're going to do this on a Sunday. His glory be beyond the earth we see. So this is backhanded complimenting God's glory. Seek instead the glory of mine below, my penis. That's exactly, this is what it means. If you have a different interpretation of it, you are a much more chaste person than I. To which I say, good luck to thee. Take me to a nunnery, I dare you. Behead me. Until someone wished to be heading me, giving me dope. Okay, sorry. Oh my god. I haven't had fun like this in a while.
All right, let me see what I got here. No, don't, Tempest, don't. You don't got it. You don't got it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're already winning. You're already winning. I'll try and see you sometime in like December. We can get dinner, but still. Okay. Let's see here. Seek instead the glory of mine below. So here's the fun part. Visually, even though this is how people say it, mind blow. Oh, well, actually, wait, no, timeout. Okay, this doesn't make 9. So, seek instead the glory of mine below. Seek instead the glory of mine below. Seek instead the glory of mine below. It does actually need to be spelled out B-E-L-O-W. But it's funnier if you think it's like, oh, it sounds like the word blow. Dig deep with feral intensity. Dig deep with feral nails across thy fault. Dig deep with feral nail. Feral across thy fault. Dig deep with feral nails across thy fault. Shake. What shakes the earth? Shakes earth like... Shake quakes of... Shakes quakes of earth. Nope, that is not... Well, that was the end of the... Had to reloop it. Had to reloop. I was like, that's not my background music. That's something that's an advertisement. Okay. Using the feral nails across the vultures quakes of a... What the hell? Dig deep with feral nails across thy fault. Shakes quakes of earth till hoed and sowed. It hoed. Untilled, unhoed, unsowed. Hoed and sowed. Makes quakes of earth, earth untilled, unhoed, and sowed. Unsowed. Well, is it reap and sow or reap and sow? It's like go or sue? So? Sow? Sue. Ensued. Sued? And nude. So it ends with a nude. Shock struck like arrows unquivered. Shock struck like arrows unquivered. Unquivered. Alt. Alt. Salt. Waltz. Galt. Fault. Dalt. Salt. Vault. Vault. The malt's a grain. No. Oh god, I need more. I need more. The hell am I gonna do? Oh, hello, frame rate and counterattack. Thank you for following. Nice to see you. I see you all. You were gifted a sub recently. I hope you're doing well. Mega Excities or Oshi. She's pretty cool, right? She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. And thank you. You are now the 69th follower. Very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna close crit. I realized I should probably close crit. Do a quick save as. Yeah. Make sure you send her our love. She's great. Dig deep with feral nails across thy vault. Thy fault shakes quakes of earth untilled, unhoed, unsowed. Seeds See the seeds unsoiled and spilt. Like shake or salt. Like shake or okay. Oh, it's a salt cum joke. I need to be stopped. There is some... Somebody stop me. That's a... I don't know how, like, in the cultural moment that reference is, but it definitely feels old. Definitely feels old. Tempest, no. This is going to be... I need to make this last 5 minutes, and it's gonna be turned into a video. So hold on that. Dig deep with feral nails across thy fold, shakes quakes of earth untilled, unhoed, unsued. The seeds unsoiled and spilt like sacred salt. Behold. Behold thine bod like Venus in the nude. Let me try again here. The seeds unsoiled and spilt like shaken salt. Behold thine bod like Venus in the nude. Okay, that is good. That is good. All right. Yes. Oh, and Framerate, you end up here. You turn to social media so that I can forget how to read. And I'm reporting. Yes, I'm very pro literacy here. That is one of the emotes I think you have access to, the peak literacy emote. Yeah, and Tempest is a friend, so Tempest knows what's up. So, look, Shakespeare is witty. He's also very dirty. I'm being very dirty, but not very witty. It evens out. So the original one is. I'll continue to read this because I really just like this scene. Because it's about him being, like, deranged, and people are seeing him like, whoa, this dude is so into this girl that probably doesn't know he exists. Why is he... He's screaming out poetry in the middle of the forest, bro. It's the middle of the day. Find something else to do. But it goes, hang there, my verse and witness of my love, and thou thrice-ed crowned queen of the night survey. With thy chaste eye from pale sphere above, thy huntress's name, that my full life doth sway. O Rosalind, these trees shall be my books, and in my barks the thoughts my character. That every eye in which this forest looks shall see thy virtue witness everywhere. Run, run, Orlando, carve on every tree the fair, the chaste, and unexpressive she. She's not very expressive. She's not as into it. Yeah, I am, because I am timbre is a good thing to remember because it's a very naturally pleasurable feel into the sound. So it's like ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. And yes, it would behave if it was in a musical or an opera. In fact, many Shakespeare plays end up becoming musicals. I also want to say this is like... This is like a pretty big like 90s movie thing too, so it's pretty common. Like this is, I would say, this is a song the same as Something Coming from West Side Story, from there. Great irony by the bard Atlantis. Yes, we do love our Canadian writers. And then here's where, so this first part, it's pretty, you know, there's subtext here. In absence of thine grace divine, I weep. When you're gone, I'm tired and sad. The pain that racks, I know no greater sum. I'm in heartbreak. I yearn to live, to die, to dream, to sleep. Both a reference to, I believe I'm referencing... Oh god, am I referencing Macbeth? To live, to die, to dream. I think that's Hamlet. Yes, it's Hamlet. I was thinking of Morrow and Morrow and Morrow because that's the Macbeth one. See. I learned to live, to die, to dream, to sleep between thine sycamores till morrow comes. So that means between your legs. When morrow comes, get Zooks, so then shall I. So we're paying off immediately on the fact like, oh, this is the other kind. Because like I'm not being subtle. I want to not. It's the idea here. You stream my lap to quench this lustful thirst. My lecherous tongue turned words like knots to tie. This is about cunnilingus. 'Twas merely Orlando's poem the first. Orlando staples the tree. This is some stage direction with a nail gun.
That's a reference to a comedy group from the mid-2000s. My dear, I wrote these writs for thee alone, so I will only do this for you, even though everyone in the forest will see it. Prick up thine ears to hear my songs arranged. So this is, please look at my poems. The prick up also is a joke about an erection. Scripts of your boundless, soundless tonal oaths, making you moan all night. Cross paths with eyes so that we may exchange breaths warm and wet neath cotton sheets desired. This is unsubtle in all ways. From dusk till dawn I doth protest, we say. And gross till warbling cocks cry out, both another ejaculation joke, but also because of roosters. Behold, the sun has peered upon our lay. Parlay this night toward days untoward to he. Pretty cool. How about we go all the way to Sunday? Ignore the Sabbath day, though he will know. On the seventh day God rested, so the command of the Sabbath. His glory be beyond the earth we see. This is just saying, like, yeah, God's up there, but look at the glory below me, so below me. Dig deep with feral nails across thy fault. So this is in the back. Shakes quakes of earth, untilled, unhoed, unsued. The seeds unsoiled and spilt like shaken salt. What color is salt? Behold thine bod like Venus in the new that is based off of a painting. The birth of Venus. I think that this is a good one there. So this is... Do I need one more stanza to call off the poem? I'm good at this? I would hope so. I went to school for film, but also, this is so goddamn horny. Huh. Flotsam and Jetsam, what is this? Flotsam, Jetsam, how do you, is it Jetsam? Flotsam, Jetsam. Flotsam, Jetsam. Flotsam, Jetsam, Ricky. Wrecked like Jetsam. Wrecked like Jetsam. Wrecked like Jetsam. I'm back asunder. Wrecked like Jetsam, thrown back asunder. Wait, crash upon the waves. Oh. Crash upon the waves, unholy thunder. That's not a great stress there. Let's see.
Wrecked like jetsam thrown back asunder. Split seas. Wrecked like jetsam, thrown back asunder, split seas of red, O staff of Moses. Seas. Great staff. Split seas of red, O great staff of Moses. Crash upon the waves on whole. Crash upon waves. Crash on wave. Yeah, let's get rid of the up. Crash on waves. Like holy. Crash on waves, be down like holy thunder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 5 words. 7. Down. Wrecked like jetsam, thrown back asunder. Split seas of red, O great staff of Moses. Crash on waves, be down on holy thunder. That's so stupid. Crash on waves, be down on holy thunder, beat off the mast one may supposes. So wrecked like jetsam, thrown back asunder, split seas of red, O great staff of Moses. Crashed on waves, be down on holy thunder, beat off the mast one may supposes. I'm gonna find a better rhyme for Moses. For Moses. No! That's too much. That's too much. Okay. Wrecked like jetsam, thrown back asunder, split seas of red, O great staff of Moses. Crash down waves, beat down. Crash down waves, beat off unholy thunder. With seas of red, O great staff of Moses, crash down the waves, beat off unholy thunder. Persenium parts. Persenium. Oh, it's okay, what is a persenium? Persenium? It's proscenium. Proscenium parts. Expose proscenium parts. That's 3. Parts exposed as percent. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I need 3 syllables here. And expose us. Wrecked like jetsam thrown back asunder, split seas of red, O great staff of Moses. Crash down waves, beat off unholy thunder, proscenium parts, her curtains expose us. I think it works. It works. I'm not in love with it. And I appreciate you for lurking. And I also see frame rate counterattack. You're getting charged up for your own person. You're fine. This is all innuendo. It's all innuendo. It's all in this person's endo. Reminds me, how is Nintendo? I don't know. I don't know. Da 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 dun dun da dun. Da 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 da. Do a real quick look right now as to what is happening on the poll. I'm looking at the poll right now to see who's winning the. Okay, people really like the one that's actually a good emote as opposed to the one that's terrible but funny. Let's see. Do I have time to go to a movie after this? This isn't. I would assume this isn't the most insane thing. The internet is wild. I'm pretty mild. I'm just horny posting on main. It's fine. Life is fine. It's funny. Believe me, Wilku, I've been thinking of this for a while. I was doing this on the plane. I told myself I can't do this because it was gonna turn like this, and I was like, there are people sitting next to me who do not need to see this. Like, it was concerning. I'm really trying to, because I feel like I want to add another one to this. Need a good close. Oh yeah, so that's remember on the here we'll take a break from this and we'll talk about the Rent a Girlfriend doc. So when I first became a VTuber, I was gonna do video essays. So here's one that's scripted out a little bit. It starts by talking about Uzumaki, that one manga by Junji Ito, and it's basically being like, yes, this is about a spiral, and then it's like, oh yeah, this is how you write an essay, and And then from there, it's just like, yes, 600 pages, story of how these two are trapped in Antoni. There in Kurozo Cho, there is no joy, no peace, no escape, there's only the spiral. And then it hits a hard stop, just like, this is a video about Rent a Girlfriend. And then this is the stuff around there. This is some other stuff I didn't get to, so I gotta get to that. Other than that, there have been a couple times in my channel where it's just like me talking about Rent a Girlfriend, so this is my readings. Because I remember doing an entire stream where I wrote a full essay about it. This is my rerun of all the reads, and like, it's so much worse because I read like so many more chapters. The art style got worse over time. Like, the last arc here at the time was Hawaii Trip, and it's been like a year plus. There's more on this one here. Here's a script I have for an opening. I rewatched the first episode of Rent a Girlfriend for this. A lot of notes. The amount of pausing I was doing for this was more than it needed to be. The essay, Get Me Off This Plane. Here is a full essay right here. And then here's some stuff in the essay that didn't work for me. It's 10 pages of Rent a Girlfriend of essay, but like, I think it's only like a 3-page essay by itself. No, it's two. I realize my 2-page essay is here. So if I do a word count, yeah, it was like a 1100 word essay on Rent a Girlfriend in the first episode. If I had a Substack, I'd be posting this one. But yeah, there's that. Is this a different one? Oh yeah, no. This is just the finalized version of it. So yeah, it's there. The idea was to write one essay for every episode of Rent a Girlfriend, and then I decided against that because I didn't want to do that. Even though I could do it again. Yo, no, toast. Unfortunate. Well, you gotta get back in there to get that thing. You gotta get it. You gotta. No, I can assume. I can assume it was crazy. Oh, wait, you still do? Okay. Okay, so we're running out of steam here. Like, if thine ears I've offended, I pray not. Wait. If thine ears offended, I bow to thee. Wait, no, I've already used E. Okay, let's see. If thine ears offended, I know not. I know Is offended. I know not why. But why? I know, but why? I know, but why? Okay, I need to figure out what the heck forsooth means. Okay, clear from the storm, Superman shooting missiles took most of your health, and Red Ranger took your teammate, but he clutched it. You know, good. Let's go Red Ranger. They're the leaders for a reason. An ears offended, I know, but why? The heck is a forsooth? Fursuit? Forsooth. So this is me saying, indeed. An ears offended, I know, but why? My wits. My wits are vulgar. 5 and then 2. I need 3. Wits. If thine ears offended, I know, but why? My wits a vulgar emperor forsooth. My wits a vulgar emperor forsooth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tooth. My words, though crass, they are the truth. My rambles on, though crass, they are the truth. Haze me, have me rock. Haze me, have me wrong and strong chicken. I need a way to say torture that ends with the I. I sound. Huh.
Uh... Haze me, entomb me behind bars I cannot. Entomb behind bars I cannot pry. Wait. Entomb behind bars I cannot pry. Entombed be. Wait. Haze me, entombed behind bars I cannot pry. Haze me, entombed behind bars I cannot pry. My rambles on, though crass, they are the truth. Okay, I think we've got this. Okay, so we've got poem number 2. My dear, I wrote these writs for thee alone. Prick up thine ears to hear my songs unranged. Scripts of your boundless, soundless tonal moans cross paths with I that we may exchange. Breaths warm and wet neath cotton sheets desired. From dusk till dawn I doth protest we stay. Engrossed till warbling crocs cry out, behold, the sun has peered upon our lay. Our lay this night toward days untoward too. He ignore the Sabbath day, though he will know his glory be beyond the earth we see. Seek instead the glory of mine below. Dig deep with feral nails across thy fault. Shakes quakes of earth untilled, unhoed, unsewed. The seeds unsoiled and spilt like shaken salt. Behold thine bod like Venus in the nude. Wrecked like jetsam thrown back asunder. Split seas of red, O great staff of Moses. Crashed down waves, beat off unholy thunder. Proscenium parts, her curtains expose us. If thine ears offended, I know but why. By which the vulgar emperor forsooth. Haze me, entombed behind bars I cannot pry. My rambles on, though crass, they are the truth. Okay, alright. I like that. I like that one. I like that one a lot. I should stop before this gets rated R. I think I'm gonna do that. Because I'll work on this a little bit more on my own. Because there's so much more, but like just doing dirty poetry is a lot. Okay. All right, I think it's good. I think that's good for now. Let me find some people to rate us out to. Thank you all for watching me do art and then also write god-awful poetry. This isn't the last time it's gonna happen. So strap in, but really, truly, I appreciate everyone who came here. Let me find someone to send you out to. So let's see. Does anyone I know here? No. No. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah. How about another writing one? Yeah. No, those people are doing a D&D session, so that's not really gonna work yet. I need some VTubers. Oh, here's one. Okay. So on Twitch, we're going to see Puzzle Piece Angel Zero. They're writing a story.
They're a PNG tuber, so I'm gonna set the raid there. Thank you, Wilco. I appreciate that. And on YouTube, let's see, who is live? I don't know. I guess Anna's Glitch is playing Fortnite. All right, sorry, people on Twitch, you're gonna be getting literature. People on YouTube, you're getting Fortnite. Either way, thank you very much. I appreciate you all so much. My name is KazCassidy. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you later. Bye.